show me back.
Okay, see you in the back. 815, you ready?
One side.
You want to say something to the landlord location?
Only 105, I think you've been on approach 150 Expressway as you're wrong. This is involving a bus, a big bus, and a red Volkswagen. It's under the bridge by
Good morning. You can check on 34 Prospect Park. Purpose, male black man, blue jeans and a black shirt. Said he threatened to kill the caller and her boyfriend. She said she saw him with a knife. Then he dropped
What's up, Billy? Top of the morning to you. Because usually assaults are something actually happening to somebody, not a threat or a phone call. So I thought that was kind of weird. What's up, John? You said hello from Australia. You know, I've probably told you this, right? I've actually been to Australia, in Sydney, I believe. Too young to remember too much of it, but I was, you know, like I think I was 7 or something. Do remember Sydney, the Opera House, the water, and of course, the fish and chips. Do you know what I mean? Then we went to New Zealand. Yeah, to the capitals there. Rented a camper van or RV, as the Americans would call it. Drove around Christchurch and Auckland, I believe. You know how New Zealand has like the north and south parts of New Zealand. Pretty nice country, I gotta say. Pretty nice country, where there's more sheep than people, allegedly. I'm gonna wait for the lady in the red dress to cross. Neo, are you sure? What did you just see, Neo?
How far?
Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress? Oh, damn it, yellow cabbie! Can't you see I'm trying to drive? Now you're blocking the box. Reverse and maneuver. Why didn't anybody else think of that? Y'all heard about the new law they're trying to pass where cyclists can obey the pedestrian crosswalk sign. So when when the pedestrian crosswalk turns green, they're able to cross. The rationale is that the pedestrian light usually turns green before the main traffic light, right? So it gives them the opportunity to cross the intersection before cars do. Don't know how y'all feel about that.
7 to Adam. Yeah, what's the condition for the second event?
We may have victims here. I'm just trying to find out what. I'm just trying to figure out who's injured and where, and how they're injured.
Yeah, what's the condition for the second patient?
A cut on the arm. Three vehicles, Town and Country, blue minivan and a Nissan Black Road, white Ford.
All right, somebody got cut in the arm now as well. That's close by.
That's what I'm sure they had an injury to the arm. That's beautiful. Send my privilege.
Charlie?
Class 3 from Box 2486, 785, Coney Island Avenue. Cortellia Road to Dorchester Road for CO to 805, Brooklyn, 267.
Highway Radio, WSI59, Complex 113, Charlotte the Bank along 115 Larry Boulevard. Sacramento $6, WIS 555, Zone 21, Brooklyn Radio. 7 to Adam. I need to know this injury for the second aid. Is it from the EDP? It is. What is it? 6 Charlie? 76 Charlie. That's 35 Charlie at 368 Mount Brown Street.
All right, this person that was cut in the arm, it's involving an emotionally disturbed person, and so yeah, it's some kind of psychiatric situation here. Just not sure of the location and how newsworthy it is. Just because it's an EDP does not automatically mean it's either newsworthy or non-newsworthy, because EDPs have done some pretty crazy shit. They have shot cops, they have stabbed people, they have shot people, they have pretended like they had a firearm or a gun and were shot by police. Yeah, they're capable of anything and everything. Excuse. I gotta hop on third. It's way faster on third. If we are even considering this job. But first I gotta find out the location. Oh, great. Thank God. I don't ever drive these Cardigos. They are super fun to drive, these smart cars. Oh, hey, here's another one. What is this, like the Cardigo? You can do a U-turn, like, correction, you can do a whole 360 and not even change lanes at all. That's how maneuverable, that's how tight that turn radius is. As soon as we get Wi-Fi. Yeah, Brooklyn Navy Yard is actually between Williamsburg and I want to say like Bed-Stuy almost. This is more Gowanus. And it's gonna be Sunset Park pretty soon. Got the BQE. hate these roads. Equivalent, which is Industry City. They really did something with this place, I gotta tell you. Great spot to, I need to come here more often, actually. They got a ton of eateries. I think bars, too. There's this super fancy barber shop I want to check out. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason from First Source News. I think the Wi-Fi is coming up, actually. Then I can figure out where this possible slashing might be in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. May or may not even be something. But what's... what's certain, I think... Oh, there's the Wi-Fi. All right, 1 second. I'm not gonna go off the live though, because I'm just gonna go to my laptop right here.
Charlie.
0542. Transmitting 1 mile per BCB mileage. What's the condition for the second hand?
Nah, I give up. I don't think it's a job, legit job anyway.
Something, Adam.
Loma 61.
If anyone's just joining us, on the last video we did an unboxing video of my new mirrorless camera, which I'll be taking for travel and also probably maybe using for vlogging for Loud Labs. Do you hear the blinker? It works. Anyway, what was I saying? Besides the unboxing camera video that we just did before this broadcast, we went to a 4-alarm fire at night. It started, I want to say, around 12:30 or so. We were live for about 2 hours. 2 hours we were live. And we also posted a 45-minute video, the camcorder video, on YouTube that we premiered, which some of you attended just now. Besides that, there weren't really any other jobs. The last 2 nights were one-job nights, where I started the night, I actually just, okay, pretty much the last 2 nights, I only did 1 job per night. That's how long those jobs were. Last night it was that crane breakdown, I mean the night before, and last night was the Greenpoint, Brooklyn. Yeah, that was, I understand that, you know, that video, 45 minutes, was long, everything, but, you know, if you actually showed up to that fire yourself, that's what you're gonna see. You know, you're not gonna see a fully edited professional video. That video is edited, but to the degree that I can make it as long as possible, I will do so, because I feel YouTube is for watching long videos. If you want to watch short videos, I actually edited that 4-alarm fire into a 1-minute version on Instagram. If you follow us on Instagram, you can check that out. If you like super quick videos, Instagram's great for that. But I feel YouTube is where the long videos are at. You want to grab popcorn, you want to, you know, relax, sit down on your couch and watch us on your HD TV and whatnot, check out our YouTube channel, right? That's what I think is what we've been doing, and it works. Updates on the firefighter injuries. We just heard 5 injuries to firefighters. Usually those injuries are minor. If there was a serious firefighter injury or a fatality, we would definitely know about it. If you are curious, I'm sure it's all over the news stations. You know, you go to the Channel 7 ABC New York website or NBC New York. I'm sure they have reported on it. And of course, they were all live this morning at 6 a.m. The only reason why we missed the press conference is because we were up on a hotel roof getting a great shot of that fire.
I have another 75 Ida, 104 Dwight Street.
So, and also I think some miscommunication on FDNY's Office of Public Information. First they said there was not going to be a press conference, and then later I see a press conference on, you know, NBC and channel and ABC. So then again, like I said, I was on a roof trying to get the best shot for you guys, so that's what I was doing. You know what? Actually, correction. Not last night, but a couple nights ago, now that I recall, we did do 2 other jobs. Those were the assaults in Midtown. Nothing too crazy there, just some mini jobs that we did. There's a lot of similar stories about folks getting stabbed, but never shot. Chronic location, a lot of homelessness as well. But I feel as photographers, we always go there when it happens, especially if there's a level 1 mobilization. What's the best coffee in New York? Well, here's the thing. I always enjoy when I see a new coffee shop that I've never seen before. It could be a mom and pop shop. It could be, an independent coffee shop that I've never seen or tried before. And I see, let's say I saw Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, and McDonald's next to it. I'm more likely to go into that independent coffee shop and try their coffee or whatever they might have, as opposed to commercial spot, which can be pretty predictable, and I know what to expect. Because I think the independent coffee shops are more interesting. Yeah, you definitely want to keep your laptop in the car as a stringer. I keep mine right here, right on a laptop mount. I just need to figure out a way it's not blocking the screen there. I don't like how it might hit the screen. Well, I have a bunch of pet peeves about this, but I guess it works for now. So actually, Jason, I'm not sure if you have an iPhone, but if you did, one way is to get an iPhone SD card to Lightning adapter, plug it into your iPhone, and then you're able to access those video files. That's just one way. But you gotta also make sure your camera is recording in MOV format. That's pretty important. Otherwise, your files are not going to be compatible with your iPhone. Now, if you have an Android phone, good luck. I have no idea about Android phones. Except I used to use the, what I do recall enjoying about an Android phone is the squiggly line keyboard, where, you know, instead of like physically texting, you would just like do the squiggly lines. And that was pretty intuitive, actually. I thought it was pretty a useful tool. Now, I know on an iPhone you can get an app which does that. I tried it. It's not the same. It's not the same like an Android. It's kind of finicky, actually, that app. So usually this is the part where I show you guys videos from last night because I haven't published it, but you know what? We've already published it. So go ahead and enjoy that video. If you guys haven't already seen that, we did post the entire 45 minutes of the Greenpoint 4-alarm fire. I'm actually looking forward to FDNY response videos. I'm actually looking forward to his video because he got some flames on that fire. He got some flames. And damn it, Nick, from FDNY response videos, if you're watching this, you should have let me know you were on that roof so I can get there faster. Actually, I've known about this for a while. It's just that when you first get to a fire and you don't see flames, but you do see action, you don't want to leave that action.
Show me the one at the rated 86 Street.
You also definitely don't want to like walk half a block back to your car, drive all the way around the building, and risk that good spot you originally had, you know, because it's a risk. It's a risk, honestly, you know. So after about an hour of being on one side of the building, myself and Lloyd finally checked out the other side of the building. And then we went to the roof, and that was a great shot. I only wish that we were there earlier. And we were there, earlier to catch those flames. Do a radio traffic on your channel. What does that mean, Nat? What does that mean, do a radio traffic on my channel? You can't wait for which video? The FDNY response videos? Yeah, that's a channel on YouTube, by the way. The videographer's name is Nick. Cool guy, cool guy. I got nothing but good, nice things to say about him. Not too many people, actually. Most photographers, if anyone gets into the press...
My director is going to be on 86th Street from 14th Avenue to 20 Avenue.
If anyone gets into the press community, you'll notice most people are cool. That's what I've, in my experience. And the ones that are not cool, it's like, I don't understand them, because I fully believe that you have more to gain when you collaborate and share and be cool with your peers and your, I don't want to say coworkers, but with like-minded folks. You know, if you're cool, you share, you collaborate, you just have some respect.
Okay, you say 86, correct?
You're more likely to benefit from that harmony. That's my take on that. All right, that wraps up the drive around Brooklyn. I'm gonna head home. Thank you, Michael. Like I said, feel free to join our group chat. You mentioned you had trouble with Facebook. All you gotta do, you can put Mike Smith, whatever name you got,
92nd to 4th Avenue. Malcolm states that he has a video of the curb in a white van. Doesn't specify what the 22 is in regards to, okay? Just stand by. I'm gonna check the call back so I can figure out what's going on.
All right, that's nothing. Anyway, yeah, you can just put like a, Mike Smith, whatever it is, but definitely put some kind of real photo, like anyone who doesn't have a real photo, and I just feel like they're so, like they're not a real person almost, and it makes me, and I'm not saying this about anybody who doesn't have a real photo, but as somebody who constantly has to worry about competition or spies and all that kind of stuff, it doesn't help if you don't have a real photo, right? And you're trying to, join our private group chat or trying to establish that communication, or so. But yeah, I'm wrapping this up, and any other questions? Let me go through this chat real quick. I think Adam's pretty damn cool, says Michael. Thank you, Michael. Alrighty, that is all, folks. Check out that 45-minute video. It's pretty awesome. I made it 1080p, Super HD. I might even experiment with 4K at some point. But yeah, have a good Thursday morning, and we'll see y'all tonight. I'm gonna go test the vlogging camera on the way home, by the way. So take care, folks. Annabelle Hatchett, Loud Labs News, New York City.